Okay, here we are, a lap of the Hockenheimring in towards turn 1. Maximise the entry by using all the track on the left-hand side and on the exit as well. You can use a lot of that exit curb before running up the hill towards turn 2. Minimise your speed on the exit of this corner to open up turn 4 as much as possible, because this is a nice long straight here, a chance to carry that momentum and a possible overtaking manoeuvre as well into this corner come race day. DRS and Kurz sees you down this straight towards a 100-metre board. Very tricky to get your braking right into this one because the track's so wide at that stage. Now on the exit, don't use too much of that curb. It will take away your traction before this flat-out right-hand corner, and then you bring it back to the right-hand side, look to the left, turn 8 coming up, slow it all down and keep the car to the left-hand side of the track. So that opens up turn 10. Now use all of the exit curb available before the run down towards turn 12. Flick the car in. The track narrows up here at this stage as well, so keep off that left-hand side AstroTurf. Now down a couple of gears towards this left-hand corner hairpin. Important not to use too much exit curb there as well. That will slow you down on this flat-out section towards the penultimate corner, turn 16. Don't use the left-hand curb there. That will throw the car offline. And then all of the exit curb and more. And that's a lap of the Hockenheimring.
Well, that's a quick tour of the lap. And we're on to the leaderboards. So plenty of people on stream as well, which is always what we like to see. Is it? See, earlier on I was practicing on this and having a quick go, and it actually did give me a 3-lap wet race, you know, for it. And
we've lost connection to
oh, that's within a minute as well. No, let's just double check. Might be going for a restart. Bum ba da bum ba da bum 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 bum. Andy.
Yeah.
Restart,
what?
is it?
It was
Pete.
just dropped, like.
Yeah.
Pete.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay then.
Yeah.
Set lobby.
No worries. On to it. Just remind everybody that this is the only restart now. No, we'll just get 15 people in. So, as you can see, we've had a drop, which isn't what we want. Not at all. As soon as I see the same people back in, we'll do a restart. Alright. You still there, dude?
Yeah,
Xbox, custom, create a session. It's only going to be the only restart that we do, so. Safety car, dynamic, player's choice. German. Realistic. Equal. Assists. Allowed. Alright, Peach text me as well, so it was a proper one. I think I'm not going to bother restarting the stream. I think all I'm going to do is just chop the videos up, because YouTube's playing me up again and will only let me upload videos of 30 minutes now. So we'll just cut the video, because I'm having to cut it anyway, so. Controversial. 2 seconds. Slane's in. Need to invite you. Pete's back on as well. Excellent. Just text him telling him the thing. You need a BETAMAXX name, dude. M's far too far down the list.
Right, watch this. I'm going to change to a Ferrari now and it'll give it to somebody else.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That Declan needs to pack that in. We ain't even got everybody in and he's readying up.
Hey.
2 seconds, I'm just going to drop into chat and tell him. Right. We say it every week. Nobody ready up at all. We've not even got people in and people are readying up. Oh, let's use the reds a bit. Patronus 9. How are we? One more person to get in. Do you know what? I've just said not to ready up, and people ready up.
I don't know why you're surprised.
We get surprised when they get a 10-second penalty. Well. I'll wait for it to count down and then I know where it starts from for looking for it, then for editing. I need to remember to play the video again as well. Well, let's go for a restart then. So PJP dropped out within the minute. Yeah, borderline whether it was actually a minute or not. But when I looked up, we were just going into keep it chilled out. Everybody gets a chance to restart, or we will restart it. So anybody else drops now, that's it. And hopefully we can get on with it. So just like before, we'll have a quick look at the actual map.
Okay, here we are, a lap of the Hockenheimring in towards turn 1. Maximise the entry by using all the track on the left-hand side and on the exit as well. You can use a lot of that exit curb before running up the hill towards turn 2. Minimise your speed on the exit of this corner to open up turn 4 as much as possible, because this is a nice long straight here, a chance to carry that momentum and a possible overtaking manoeuvre as well into this corner come race day. DRS and Kurz sees you down this straight towards a 100-metre board. Very tricky to get your braking right into this one because the track's so wide at that stage. Now on the exit, don't use too much of that curb. It will take away your traction before this flat-out right-hand corner, and then you bring it back to the right-hand side, look to the left, turn 8 coming up, slow it all down and keep the car to the left-hand side of the track. So that opens up turn 10. Now use all of the exit curb available before the run down towards turn 12. Flick the car in. The track narrows up here at this stage as well, so keep off that left-hand side AstroTurf. Now down a couple of gears towards this left-hand corner hairpin. Important not to use too much exit curb there as well. That will slow you down on this flat-out section towards the penultimate corner, turn 16. Don't use the left-hand curb there. That will throw the car offline. And then all of the exit curb and more. And that's a lap of the Hockenheimring.
Right. Obviously, we're a bit messed up with buttons pressing here, there, and everywhere at the moment. Restarting always throws me out a little bit. I don't know why, but it always throws me out of my organisation. It's just weird. However, who's going to wreck first this time? Yeah, I don't know. I'll go with one of the. I think is it Praga, which is a new driver. Yeah, don't know what he's doing. So we've got Praga and we've got Declan Matthews, which is new races. But at the end of the day, we've got Magic commentating as well.
Hello,
there
everybody.
we go.
Guten Tag, as I said.
Yes, of course. We are week 10 of 15, and we're in Germany, the Hockenheimring.
Willkommen aus Deutschland.
Nil pois. Yeah, more going for Eurovision.
Close enough.
I don't know what was going on earlier on, but we're playing a video from Picture as well, so I've really pressed a ton of buttons on top of it. But we'll neaten it all up and we'll have a look. So yeah, this week we've got Praga and Declan Matthews, which are new races. We've got the return of TRL Williams, which I don't think he's raced with us this season.
He's knocked in 16.545 on his first.
Excellent. You can expect.
Oh, Jay Copeland goes top with a 116.
Yeah, give them credit. The TRL boys do know what they're doing. TRL stands for Total Racing League, which is another online league which is out there, which Hamilton and Williams both come from. Who else have we got this week? We've got Morgan Finley, Johnson, those two are together. Got Fox.
Second.
Excellent. This is still just the your normal laps, isn't it? It's not even the warm-ups or anything yet. Oh, sorry, this is the warm-ups. We will be racing, don't you worry about that, but we've got, well, just under 11 minutes left of qualifying. Qualifying is as important as racing. So, if you look at the top, you've got a top three, Jordan, Hamilton and Fox. 4th to 6th is then separated in the 117s. So, over 2 seconds, you know, you've got 6 races.
Now Raza goes top, the 115.931.
Excellent. So that's 7 races now that are all tied in pretty close together. Is it? No, still 6. Raza must have been in the originals there.
Yeah.
Still a wet race, is it?
Yeah.
That is exactly what we like. What about qualifying? What have we got for qualifying?
Hopefully it'll qualify.
Right, okay.
Fine. Hopefully it'll be one of those races that starts dry and then absolutely batters.
Evening, Maz.
TRL Williams has just gone 3rd with a 116.612. Still half a second off the pace now.
Yeah, that's a big lap, that. But we all know that Hamilton, in our league anyway, is the guy to watch on that last lap. He's normally good at putting in a.
TRL Williams has just put the fastest first sector of the so far in 16.5 seconds.
I did say hello to Maz, didn't I? Yes, of course I did.
Oh, I've just been beaten by the 9 Fox.
So, if anybody wants to tweet out the channel, we'd appreciate it. I've actually got little buttons down there which I haven't noticed because I'm never down in that bottom of the page where you can actually share it for us. Which we
Williams has just gone fastest of all in the second sector. This looks like it's going to be a big lap this way.
Williams, yeah?
Yeah, TRL Williams.
Excellent. So you know what, I've just opened up this share button and I didn't actually notice it previously.
TRL Williams Williams has just gone top.
Not fastest section though on 3. So he's got space to come down another 200, 300ths of a second there. Looking, Morgan Finley, no. But yeah, it's kind of nice to see that. I've just opened up the share button on Twitch's channel, which gives us an opportunity to use Facebook buttons and tweet buttons. And I've just opened it up, and we've already had 91 likes and 100 tweets over the time. So, as I said, I didn't even notice these buttons were there, so we appreciate people pressing them. Really do. That's good. So what have we got? 7 minutes left.
R.L. Williams still top with a 1:15.632. 300 for a second off Raza. The 9-tail Fox in 3rd.
Cool.
Jake Copland and Silver making up the top 5. The R.L. Hamilton's languishing a little bit by his standards.
Yeah, because I would have expected him to be in the top 3 by now. Even if he's just doing his warm-ups and stuff, I would have expected that.
This lap's not good enough. He's in the top 5 now, but he's still half a second off Williams. Okay, here's Raza. Let's see what he can do. 16.757 on his first sector. Still 300s off though. Whoa, Praga just goes second with a 1:15.839. Look at that first sector there.
16.1. Wow.
It's knocked half a second off.
Yeah, look at Silver though. Silver's faster. Section 1.
Hey.
No, he's not. What am I on about? Now, don't worry about it.
It.
Pretty much.
Have you still got that picture of the technical difficulties I sent you?
No, I've still got
the
picture of the other one though. You're going to have to use it now that we've seen it.
So the top 7.
Just with Stu. Stu would normally stream a second point of view for us. However, Stupid Stu's not with us this week. However, whenever he's not with us, we like to put this picture up of him. It just sits there in the bottom part of the leaderboard. We won't mention or not whether that's a onesie that he's wearing in the picture. I think it looks like a onesie, yeah. But we'd never use an opportunity like this to make fun of anybody from BETAMAXX admin team.
No. Of course not. I mean,
I know. We'd only ever do anything like this if somebody was here to defend themselves and you know, give them a fair way of being able to take anything down that we do.
Definitely a classy way to go about it.
I'm still going to look at animating it.
I'd expect nothing less.
So that's enough from Stu, because if we leave it on all day, he's probably going to find us actually using this picture sooner or later. Oh, Williams 1:15.632.
Hang on, no, that's the same as before, isn't it? Hamilton's still 7th. Still half a second off. Top 7 covered by half a second isn't too shallow.
Where have we got Hamilton? Hamilton's 7th.
7th. Then half a second off in a minute. He did say that this wasn't a track that
Right. Okay. Okay.
last week. What's happening here? 15 minutes remaining. Prague's just gone top. The 1:15.571. Oh, and Williams just beat
Wow.
He's just beat it by half a second. That's massive.
And then Johnson retires from the race, and so does Silver.
So Silver, they've all seen that. He's done a Schumacher. They've all seen that time and just gone, just forget it.
What have we got? 30 plus seconds. Unless you're rattling in, there's nobody there on session bests, so that's pretty much it now.
Wow. Oh, Jay Copland's just gone second.
There you go.
Worthwhile.
We got Williams at
Hamilton still sat there in 7th.
1:15.
Hamilton's 1.179 seconds behind.
Morgan Finley sent me a message. You need to think. I'll see if I can get it on my phone, but I don't bring messages up on stream. I wonder why that is.
No idea.
Maybe it's because people like to ambush the stream and tell people that my cream's ready and stuff like that in my prescription for things.
Well, if no, I won't do it.
It's too tempting when you see that message come up.
I'm trying to be professional.
I've been doing that for over a year. Praga. I feel like I need to say that like a Russian. Praga. Aniki 99. What's that from? Triple X, isn't it? This is Aniki 99.
Yoo-hoo!
You might be perfectly fine online. Snapping disc as you speak. At least use it for something which you can use it for, like a coaster for a beer can. Maybe even make a bird feeder out of it.
What's that?
Hewitt's on about snapping his disc. You need to find out what it is. So if you can race online, there's not been a race on our lobby that it hasn't been, well, horrendous with jerking around.
No. Retire from session.
Yes,
yeah?
retire from session.
Tradition now.
There you go. There's the answer. Just get fibre optic.
Oh, look at this. It's raining, it's pouring. I'm expecting to come 14th. They're having a laugh.
Stick to COD. Love it.
No better than that. Oh, right time.
What are you all thinking about COD as well? Because I've just spent the last 2 days watching I-47. Same game, different levels, is it? It looks very much the same. I like the way that they've introduced like the stop clock thing. We've captured a flag on that, so that there's no, well, everybody knows what's going on. Is there anyone behind us? I've not got anybody behind me.
I've got Coyote
Right,
behind me.
you're going to have to curb off to the left then.
Yeah.
Try and get up on first corner. Yeah, got the corner. Second's gone wide.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Whoa, Williams is
Yeah.
miles away. Look at him already. He's going to Vettel. Look at this. 3 abreast.
Oh, wow.
2 of them
Yeah,
gone.
both hit gravel trap, but both kept it clean. There was absolutely no contact. Yeah, was that a Mauricio that I've just seen spin out?
Yeah, sure is. Plumbed it straight into a wall. Oh, whoever that is in the Force Indies just went really wide.
Lots running wide there. Still sticking with Williams. Let's see what he can do. Yeah, I've heard that there's been quite a few connection problems with Black Ops as well. Right. Oh, he's just hit gravel. Ooh, not badly enough. I want to drop back down to P2, which is Raza.
Yeah, I'm joining you.
Oh, Force India behind's really pushing up on him. Who have we got in the Force India?
Right.
I'll read it in a second, Q. I'm just watching the screen. Just seeing that you've posted something pretty big. Williams is well off, isn't he?
He's literally just dominating it. He's doing a Vettel, sticking a couple of qualifying laps and then you're set. Everyone else is just defending from whatever's behind him. Oh! Hamilton, that's Hamilton behind. He's really, really pushing this.
It's just challenging, slight contact, nothing serious.
Yeah,
that's a spin out. He's actually straightening him up there. He's done him a favour. I don't think that he's come out too bad from that. Because the direction where he was going was obviously, I think he was going to the grass. He's just hitting gravel track there as well, which he's come back out in front of, it must be 5th that he came back out in front of.
Look at everybody just going all over the place here, aren't they? Are you,
I'm on P2 on Hamilton.
I'm on P4 watching.
Right, I'm going to drop back.
He's going backwards here.
Do you mean he's going backwards?
Well, I mean he's...
Oh, right. So I'm on Praga at the moment.
Not literally backwards.
Hewitt. We should, yeah, we'll do that anyway. We'll check out our lobby. We'll sort it out. But if you do something to this, Wolfie is right. You'd have to do it and put it on YouTube. Deary, deary me.
Up all the way back, there's a big group of those.
Yeah, there is, isn't there? I'll drop down to that.
I'm going to try getting down to...
actually going to go to the back of that pack here.
Yeah, I'm on 9th here with the...
Right, okay.
Just watching this unfold in front of me. Excellent.
We can have a FIFA event coming up. We've held 2 each month. It is the start of December.
Oh, Slane!
Is he gone off into the other pit lane almost?
Would have been disastrous. Imagine that. Going off and picking back out.
Keep an eye on the website. We might announce something this week about a FIFA tournament. Just be, if we do something, it's just going to be something social. And to be honest, I think this time, if we do something, it will just be great players, so it'll be the first 8 people that come to the event.
I think that's probably for the best. We've had the most success with about 8 regular players.
Yeah, we've been doing it with 16, and we've been getting like 14 registered, but only 8 to 9 people have been turning up, so...
8 to 9. Eight with maybe a couple of subs.
Yeah.
It's awfully wet out there.
Yeah, well, if people, I mean, I fully agree. I fully agree that it does need prizes. However, if we can't get 16 people into one event, I'm not prepared to put any money towards it at all. You know, I'll say that without having to. I'll say that without having to have a word with all the admin team. You know, we can't get 16 people together for an event. It's not going to get funded. Coyote's just made a lovely move there.
Yeah, beautiful.
Getting challenged, definitely there.
I think sometimes people don't take the complexities of getting all the sponsorship and like that. You know what I mean? And then using that sponsorship as a draw for a prize. You know. But like.
See, the thing is that the communities have to, absolutely 100% have to back us.
When we started this Formula 1 tournament, how many years ago?
Yeah.
The original F1.
Yeah, F1 2011 that we actually did something properly. Andy kind of did the equivalent of scrimming on 2010, but there was really nothing of any structure to it. But as an example, so right, that's due to no prize money. Vanity put up a non-prize up, got 18 sign-ups. Prize fund got 100 plus. So, as an example, we put prize money up, right? What are we going to get out of 100 players? As an organisation, what can we take out of that? You know, so when somebody can come to us and say, you will get A, B, C, D, and E, you know, for it. Other than that, all we're doing is just lining a player's pocket that doesn't play for us. When we could be using our money to send players to LAN events. Whoa. Excellent avoidance. I'm chuffed that we got that on stream as well.
I'd have just gone straight into the back of him, then there's no cat to notice that.
Boats and hoes. That's his reply.
It makes the it makes persuasive argument, Wayne. Get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not as easy as that though. At the end of the day, there's an awful lot of work goes into preparing these events. There's got to be a reason for us to do so. I mean, this tournament that's going to have eight players in it is basically eight of our acquaintances. You know what I mean? People we know are just going to play each other in a tournament. That's not really what it's all about. You know, this tournament here, this championship that we're running at the minute, requires genuine commitment.
Yeah.
You know, you've got 29. Sorry, how many races are there? 20, aren't there? So 20 weeks out of the year. If you want to win, you really need to be racing.
Yeah,
and you have to practice and practice and practice at this game. It's rock solid. Trust me on that. I'm useless at this, and I own it. I'm a commentator.
It's like
really, really difficult to be good.
As they've been playing in the chat box, is publicity. It's what everyone wants. Yeah, you're right, but I don't want to attract people that only come to us because we're offering money. Oh yeah, Coyote's really slowed down. If I only,
I'm gonna pop up the thing and see.
Yeah. If I can only attract people to the website because of money, then that's time to pack up and stop doing what we do. And as Wolfie says, if you have boats and hoes, you're sorted. You know, could be some truth in that. Look at the new.
We ain't got them though, have we? That's the
look at the new. Look at the new Lynx advert. He built a boat, and he got some hoes.
I'd just like to point out that, you know, in the actual race, Hamilton is now...
Right, okay.
Whoa, it's just slid all the way around the corner. Yeah, it's getting wet. Williams is in second place. Quite a way behind him. I don't know if that's down to pit stops or what, or whether he caught him. That's quite an impressive.
I'm going to move up to P6. Thing is, if we put out a competition and I open up registration for 256 people, I'd put funding in if we had over 50 people sign up to it. And that's where I'd start. And we'd trigger something every 50 people. You're damn right it's hard work. So I'm a Halo player. Yeah. Oh, Scotland sliding around a lot. Yeah, I'm a Halo player. It helps FIFA players and F1 players do what they want to do. While last year we funded a COD team. You see, sign-up fees. I don't know. That makes us look like we want to make money off a player, and I'm really not about that. I don't ever want to take money off a player. You know, it's very complicated. Goblin sliding around, just being passed as well.
Yeah, oh dear.
I think that's Coyote, which has just come past it.
At the end of the day, the way I see what we do is less, you know, making money out of gamers, but giving gamers a chance to have structured competition with reward at the end of it. At the end of the day, we don't do it to make money. We do it because we love video games. We love gaming. And especially when we get to the competitive side of it,
Cotland's just taken his place back.
Excellent. More and more competitive gaming scenes, more and more, and we've got that many different outlets that we can showcase what it is we're doing. We don't need to be charging people to put on a FIFA tournament. If anybody wants to put on a FIFA tournament, they can put on a FIFA tournament, then come to us and say what we've got. Can we work together and see what we can do?
You're right. No.
Nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that. They're just going, well, can't you run a FIFA tournament?
Right. You're right, Dan.
Put it together. Put the ideas together. Get it all sorted and come to us, and then we'll see what we can do. Don't just demand prizes. I ain't having a go, by the way, there. Whoever said that, I'm just saying. If we'd have sat there waiting for somebody to set up an F1 tournament, this would be happening now, but now we run our own.
No, we don't need a sponsor just for an event. We don't need a sponsor for an event. I'm happy enough to put the work in, but when someone comes to us and says it needs a prize, we've done 2 events for 16 players and not filled all of the we've not filled all of the allocated slots, and then people didn't also turn up to the event. So we need to be shown that people actually want to do this.
Plus, to be fair, Wayne, the standard wasn't particularly good. I came third.
Standard was amazing. It's just I made the other players play blindfolded.
I get you. I was wondering why I made it that far. I have to say, though, that semi-final I was in was epic. Silver's sliding about a bit.
No, funding COD teams, it's worth doing. Funding Halo teams, that's worth doing. Gears of War, not so convinced.
I think Gears of War is a bit last year, isn't it?
It is. It's a very well balanced and well organised section of esports. To be honest, some major events. It's just not. It just doesn't bite me like the other 2 games do. I personally think that FIFA could be StarCraft 2. Now that's a game that that is where the money is. StarCraft 2, League of Legends, is insane.
Williams is coming up. Williams is coming up on Hamilton.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up.
This is looking pretty tasty. Oh, he's took him. No, he hasn't.
Yeah, StarCraft 2 is an immense game. I love that. I watch that for hours every week. Alright, I'm on him.
I see. The problem is, Wayne, I see the potential with FIFA. There's some fantastic stuff we can do there, but there's got to be that that community, like you said. We need to build up a group of players who want to play regularly, like we have with the F1. Just setting up something every now and then and hoping for so many players is all right. We can do that because that's the kind of thing that we like to try out.
And things like, as an example, this thingy, it's crazy, you know, for it. As an example, FIFA is a massive scale of game. You know, almost everybody plays FIFA, but FIFA compared to other games doesn't do that well in esports, and I think a lot of it's down to the community. You know, they have such an opportunity to have some major stuff going for it, because it's a lot easier to talk to companies outside of esports about football. They get it immediately.
Done him, he's done him, he's done him. Oh!
Yeah.
That was an impressive comeback there. More impressive, the fact that they didn't touch each other.
Dan said that you're welcome for the awesome game that you had.
Yeah, that was class, that.
Oh, slides rubbing his racing.
Bit of rubbing. Yeah, that was one of them that I wished I'd been able to capture.
Yeah.
That was good. I'd have enjoyed that either way. Ooh, way up.
But yeah, FIFA's got a massive opportunity for outside investment in not just like in orgs as well, but just in entire tournaments. But because I don't think that the players, you know, come together how they should into one solid community, people are scared to invest in it. Look at PlayStation.
I think it's possibly because of the team.
Yeah, no, PlayStation 3 had the FIWC, which is well organised and a huge event. It was global, you know, for it. We've never really had anything of that scale on Xbox yet. I'd put money on it that there's more people on Xbox play FIFA. And there's more understanding of esports.
Most of the people that are on my friends list have got FIFA. I think it's possibly down to the fact that when you play COD and you play Halo and stuff like that, you have teams.
Yeah, we've got the thing. Oh, squeeze them on the outside.
I still kept the inside. Come on. Wow.
He's caught that fine.
Fantastic. Yeah. Oh.
Does go. Yeah, it goes very narrow there as well. Oh, he's got him. He's got him. Inside line.
Got him.
Back out. Excellent.
Oh, took it out wide as well, didn't he? Just squeeze him.
Cammy, I've got you on Skype, haven't I?
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
Certain I am. I'll sort Twitter out after.
Sorry, as I was saying, I think the reason for that lack of a perceived community in the FIFA area, you know, region, is that to play COD professionally, to play Halo professionally, you've got to play in a team. You've got groups of 4 people.
Oh!
Oh, hey up. What's happened there?
No idea, I was watching it from full view. I don't know if he's had a tap.
Well wide. No, there was nothing on him. He pulled, Hamilton was nowhere near him. Yeah, so you've got groups of people that all want to come together to play competitively rather than just single players.
So take like, you know, EGL5.
Automatically build.
Yeah, take like EGL5. You know, you had well over 100 Call of Duty teams there. You know, so just take it as 100, 4 people in each team. You got 400 people. I bet everybody in those teams had played FIFA at one point. And then you've got 400 players eligible for an event.
Williams has gone wide again.
That's my Skype. He's done well to catch him back up. Has he caught him up? No, he's not. No, I'm going to say what's gone on here.
No, it's Praga, that. Williams is down in third now. Drop down to third.
Praga's done well. He sent us an invite whenever you're ready, dude. Whoa! He's done well to hold it.
Oh, he rescued that, my word. There were two very dicey looking walls involved in that.
Yeah, got it. Someone else that I've got that's called Cammy. Well, I've got about 8 people called Cammy, to be honest.
Actually looks to me as if Praga's catching Hamilton.
Right, let me get up to Praga.
Oh, he's gone wide. Very wide.
Got Williams then coming on him, yeah? Literally.
Yeah, certainly has. Literally right behind him. You can't even see his dot on the mini-map.
Got him. No.
Got him. Oh, he's gone well wide though. Somebody's, that's the Marussia, crashed in front of him. Hamilton some breathing space.
Thought Praga were going to start spinning there.
Both in the pit. Oh dear! Blimey. So then, 3 of them in the pits all at once.
And he's got out first anyway.
Very, very close up there though.
I tell you what, it's a good job I don't mind my real name being used online. No, he Skype's fat pants. No, I can't find him. Just look for Wayne Morgan. He's about 6'3" and lives in Yorkshire.
By the same token, if you're going to mess with him, then be warned he'll come for you. He's a big lad, do you some damage.
Everyone's invited. Just make sure you've got your team of 4. Deary me. Oh, we've got plenty of people on stream, which is what we like to see.
Excellent. Have you made them all aware of the upcoming debate?
Yeah, we've got a huge debate that we keep promising every week, and
brewing. I want to talk about it. I want to say stuff, but I've got to save it.
I genuinely, I've thought about this, and I think it's something that we need to Lancashire.
Is that Hamilton? Is that Hamilton?
Wow.
It is.
It's his third and
yeah, Hamilton's just been in the pits. That's actually made me sit up. This could get very interesting now. They're all really close together. First, second and third.
I'm going to go to Hamilton's point of view. That's excellent.
Nicely left there by whoever's in.
See, Lancashire's quite a funny thing. Even though it's not Lancashire, in the really old days it was, but originally I'm from near Warrington. So, Warrington's now, Cheshire fully. Excellent, appreciate any tweets.
Originally born under the red rose, were you?
Yeah, they used to go out on a Sunday and kill foxes.
Oh, look what's happened here, look what's happened here. There was a bit of...
I didn't really go and kill foxes on a Sunday.
Hamilton's just loving that.
Yeah.
Close right up on them both now.
Yeah, because you're kind of working with a team here as well, with Williams and Hamilton both being TRL racers as well. So
yeah. Oh.
Ipswich for the win.
The wobble. We're playing pride though.
Ipswich for the win in the shout box. Burnley.
Burnley wallet. So we were saying about the great debate coming up.
Yeah, the great debate. You see, I think it was still... You see, personally, last week we hadn't actually managed to finish about what we were going to narrow it down to, and I think it should be the... Whoa!
Whoa!
He's going to take advantage of this. Is he going to get past? Is he going to get it? Is he going to get it? He's still on the wing. He's still on the wing.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't keep it. I think that
dropping back now to third. Look at this.
The original argument still needs to be between those two games. I thought we were going to make a move down the inside.
Yeah, I just think we need to make it a series. I've got a lot of things to say about quite a few games.
I was going to,
especially game series and.
Well, with that one.
Look at that! I mean, how fantastic is this? Just putting you off that just for a second. This is top notch. This all three
in the wet as well.
Fantastic. Here we go.
Moves there.
Williams is going to take. No, he's not.
Oh. That was one hell of a move.
What a move! Oh dear. Oh, but Williams has capitalised on it. I think. Yeah, he's done it. He's in front. Drop back to third.
Messy corner.
Awesome. Look at that.
So,
Hamilton there.
Slight nudges, but going three wide into that corner.
Bad news.
Exeter.
Exeter. Jesus.
Didn't realise we had that type of riff-raff in here tonight.
Yeah, sorry. So as we were saying, I mean, I have there's several ideas for this. To be fair, I think that we.
My whole thing is that we fell into a huge argument over an hour long between these original two games, and I think introducing the other two, they are great, but they are not in the same level.
No. I don't. I think we talk about them.
Well, wobble on. Back it thinking.
Which game's the best?
So, well, what I was going to do is I was going to post it up in different forums and stuff, and just where we use it, and just get people to comment on it as much as possible, and then we'll discuss comments as well. But we will be debating as soon as possible. We've got to move on second here every time I go to explain it. Yeah, he's got him there.
Oh dear.
Yeah, just while everybody's paced out, we're going to be debating two of the greatest races that ever existed, and that is Mario Kart 64 and Super Mario Kart on the SNES.
I don't know why you said Mario Kart 64 first there.
Did you notice that there was a bit of a pause as well? I was debating that, yeah.
It's because we're live on stream that I've not sworn there. I think that's dirty trick starting already.
It was better than saying Mario Kart 64 and the other Mario. Yeah.
And that other one that come first, that laid the foundations of it. Anyway.
Yeah, me and Magic are very passionate about the games. I I'm very passionate about Mario 64, and what have we got?
Right. Lost it.
Magic's equally as passionate about Super Mario Kart on the SNES. So,
indeed. Don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of Mario Kart 64, but
we're not even
which one?
Yeah, we're not even going to entertain it because this needs its own thing. So what I wanted to do is maybe because it's taken we've got so much on at the moment this month, is to bring in a debate once a month and start it from January, and then we'll do one in February. And then obviously we'll have 12 months of debating, and we can start our debate, and at the same time we will listen to people that want things debated as well. And if they feel so strongly, we may invite them into the debate. I think January.
My idea is that we perhaps can work our way through the year, arguing which is the best iteration of certain game series, as we're going to do with Mario Kart. You know, in my mind, I have the Mario games, Street Fighter, that kind of thing, and then we'll just gradually work our way up, and in December we'll just have a big one where we debate SNES versus Mega Drive. Which will probably end up in fighting. Between me and everybody else from the last time.
I was going to say, why would you do that to yourself?
I got jumped on last time.
There's a debate that we can handle now. Even though I don't think that there is much of a debate, should Vettel have been docked?
Let's not. No.
It's going to turn into a debate then.
I think.
Because I clearly think that he should.
Well, okay, why?
Rules state that if something's raised before the end of November, on it, then all actions, even if it wasn't spotted at the original point of racing, action should be taken against it. And it's
the reason I don't think so is because what they've said is when you have lights at a circuit. Because the lights are only a certain amount away from each other, you take into account the first signal that you see. And on the video that's been published quite a few places, on the left-hand side you can see a marshal waving a green flag, which is the first signal. So they've basically said he's followed that signal. He's followed the rules to the letter, because what he should have done was the first green flag signal that he's seen, he's followed. As soon as he sees that, you can see him pull out and overtake the Toro Rosso. I think if there was any ambiguity in it or anything like that at all, Ferrari would have leapt on it. There's no way they'd have left it. I don't think Alonso would want to win the championship.
No, I don't believe that any player would, because obviously. I can't even remember the full circumstances, but there was the big hoo-ha in Hamilton's first season that he ever did, where he came second. And there was a big debate where he could have won, through a default.
He got done, didn't he, for overtaking Raikkonen?
That was it. Yeah.
And he lost points there when he overtook Raikkonen, let him back through, and then overtook him again. And he said he'd not done it properly.
It's something along that line. It's a couple of years ago
now.
Not
giving him enough time.
Right, comment from the chat box. There was a set of lights before that. So,
yes, understood. I understand that, but the green flag is to signal the end of the yellow flag section. So therefore, as soon as you see a green flag being waved at you, it negates the yellows that you've just seen. But that's, like I said, Ferrari have basically said, we accept that, there's nothing, that's all right then, that's fine. So I think, therefore, you just leave it. If they're saying, well, all right, no bother, that's correct. It must be in the rules.
Well.
I think that was a fairly well-reasoned argument.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, no.
It's a shame because I'd have preferred Alonso to win it, but So if there was any ambiguity in it whatsoever, rest assured, I would have been championing the cause of the Ferrari driver.
This is what brings me into frustration with sport, though. Like huge frustration. that you have something so spot on, as we were chatting about in our own chat in the days after the race and that, how you can't escape in an F1 car. You tracked every single, you know, everything.
You do, every bit of it.
Yeah,
all there.
With that, it's you know, it's frustrating when you then come to football. Even if it's played a minute after at the match, the referee's decision is final at the time. Do you know what I mean?
I think the problem is that there's an awful lot of talk about how technology had ruined football, blah blah blah. It's slow the pace down, etc. But you look at professional rugby, and they can look back at stuff. You look at cricket. I know cricket's a far slower paced game, but you would have thought if there was any sport that would resist technology, it would be cricket, because it's literally your old boys game. It's all a matter of honour. And look at the technology they've got in there: snickometers and Hawkeye and umpires reviews and stuff like that. And it's just you can't have so much money in a sport and so many people around the world watching it and so much riding on a sport like football and say, well, you know, it's just down to the decisions of one man. Because that one man gets it wrong and he gets absolutely battered for it. You know, and like, oh, the linesman's missed it, etc. So, like, exactly as you said, you could have a camera for goal line technology. You could easily have a camera there. You just get it up there. If you can tell definitely within 30 seconds that the ball went in or didn't go in, then you award it on that. If you can't, then you stick with the referee's decision. That's fine, no problem. If it's subsequently then, with 5 hours of analysis, you work out that it was perhaps, you know, 7 millimetres over the line, should have been a goal, then...
Williams is...
I thought he'd have gone on the other side then, cutting up the inside, but he's, well... that's why I'm not racing.
But yeah, look at rugby as an example where they'll take a good 5 minutes now to see if it's over the line.
I think people don't mind because they want the result to be right. Who'd mind a 5-minute delay after a goal to verify that it was a goal?
Not at all.
If there was anything in it, you know what I mean? Look at us. We talk about this. Look at us with in the 2010 World Cup. We should have equalised against Germany. And who knows what would have happened then? Way up.
Is that a back marker this off?
Yeah. So, you know, we should have had a goal there, and it wasn't seen. It's blah blah blah. But you give it 2 minutes because straight away at half time they were looking at the video going, that's definitely in. Well, why can't you have somebody doing that? Like a fifth official who's got all the TV cameras, you know, and can literally just go straight back and, right, let's have a look. There we go. No, it's not. Or yes, it is. And I'm not saying you do that for every decision. You know, when fouls are given and things are, Hamilton's gone off. I think that's Praga back into second. When decisions are made, still stick with the referee. Just have certain decisions. It's like, once again, I go back to cricket. There's only certain things you can have a review for. How is it difficult? And once again, and the talk is that, you know, well, you can't have it at every level. Well, you can't have that technology at every level at cricket or at rugby, and it doesn't matter. But then, when you talk about it like that, there's not the amount of money in grassroots football or whatever that there is in the Premier League. It's ludicrous. It's a ridiculous thing to say. You know, you're not paying players at grassroots £100,000 a week to play football. Don't equate them to the same thing. The game itself remains a game that you can just play with your mates. It doesn't affect it. Is that Praga into third?
I think
now?
so. I was going to say there's a lot of...
Sorry, I do apologise. I'm just chattering along about technology in sport.
This is why the Mario Kart debate's going to be fantastic.
Going to run and run and run that, my friend. Might have to have part
Do you know what? It might have to be done with a webcam and 2 leather chairs and a bottle of Southern Comfort. Just sitting in the corner of an old estate, kind of like a Masonic lodge. I'll have to have a word with Andy.
With a SNES, 2 pads,
Hamilton's locked up.
2 pads, a big bottle of alcohol.
Yes, yes, you have started him off.
Who said that?
I'm not going to tell you, so you can't hunt him down.
He's right. I'm ever so opinionated.
Yeah.
That's the problem. But I think strangely, I do think that's common sense. I think arguments against stuff. You know, when the technology's there, like you said in Formula One, they never used to have stuff like that in Formula One. It was just like, oh well, that happened.
Yeah.
Never mind. You're supposed to get out of your car and get in somebody else's and carry on. You can't do that anymore, and nobody's complained about it. It's not a problem.
Hamilton's really struggling on his tyres here.
Yeah, I think
I would have moved up to second and third because that's where the action is. Braga's in first.
You mean first and second?
Yeah, that's what I said. He might.
Yeah, he's been. Oh,
Yeah.
they've touched. The nibble though, looks like it was all right.
Yeah, FIFA do have to start. Dan just said that FIFA have to start putting a public's view into perspective. They do. However, everybody knows that there's far too much money responsible in the bookies. Goal line technology cannot be paid off.
Yeah, it's black and white,
so
isn't it? Well, or gold and white, whatever colour balls are.
this is going to be a big overtake.
Look at this. What a line he took out of that corner then. He was so fast coming through there. Braga's still with him though.
As you said earlier, it's not even making a dot.
It's coming up inside. It's up the inside of him here now. No DRS either in this
No,
race,
no, not this way.
Yeah,
that was massive.
Look at,
I would have spun out every time doing that, no matter how many times I've tried that.
no way. I can't take that corner on Forza, never mind Formula One.
I like what we were saying earlier on about FIFA community having such an opportunity for, you know, such a setup. Look at what we've said many times about Forza. But look where the stable racing leagues are.
Exactly. I think it's perhaps because there's so much variety in Forza, but I mean that's what made me think that it was ripe for some form of tournament. The various different, you know what I mean, like a proper racers tournament. There's, you know, you either race in basically them classy cars that crawl around the track. Yeah, you can have some belting racing in them. Is this car
the
right?
Johnson.
Yeah, very nice.
Johnson goes out.
Yellow flags everywhere. Is this safety car time?
Let's have a look. No.
The whole track's yellow.
Let's say we've only got yellow. There's no SCs on it. There it is. Safety car's out.
Safety car is out.
Got the next David Croft and Martin Brundle here.
2 laps. 2 laps to go.
Yeah, that's it. No, that's it. Safety car's out for an average of 3 laps on this.
Looks like Johnson's just robbed us.
Yeah. Oh! Look at Williams behind. I mean, I know there's no overtaking, but what do you do when he slides?
Well, I'm right with Hamilton. Now, Hamilton can overtake the car in front of him, can't he?
Should be able to. Although I don't know with this, to be honest.
They'll let that car go instead. But I think you're right. I don't think we'll get to that point.
So an average it's out for 3 laps on this, so end of 32, 33, 34. But obviously it'll come back in on 34, and then we'll have a 20-metre burst for it.
Mad dash to the end.
Just depends how close that pit lane entrance is.
Yep. No. The line, isn't there? Go up to.
What we've got to watch here is that he doesn't accelerate into the safety car like has been done a few times. Has been done a few times, so doesn't look like Johnson's too happy. So there's an incident. I can definitely tell you that nothing's been captured on camera. We've been up with the top 3 all race because it's been, you know, bumper to bumper every single second. So
epic. It's been absolutely awesome.
Don't get confident, Praga, and start on your tyres on.
I was going to say, trying to keep them warm, innit? But it's that.
Oh, I'm not following you, Jake. No, I'll follow you. Get that sorted. Right, followed.
Yep, still out.
Yeah, light's not on, is it?
Whoa, whoa!
Yeah, action behind.
No, the safety car just jumped over a curb.
Well, we're going to have to start thinking, aren't we? Banning the safety car.
This is the first time it's caused a race to end under it, though. You know what I mean?
Just like Brazil in real life last time, last week. Such a disappointment to an end of a season, isn't it? We had, was it, where were we when we, was it Canada that we had where it went in on the final lap?
Can't remember. I remember Monaco last year. Schumacher got done for overtaking didn't he, even though they then changed the rules.
I meant
to make it so he
in the important season R1.
The real one. Right. I can't remember.
I'm certain Canada we had safety car out, and it said that it was going in on the final lap, and we had a mad blitz for the last couple. See if I can get messages.
Safety car's coming in.
Yeah, it's literally going to be a corner, isn't it?
Drop back to third, I think.
Just stop sending me messages. Yeah.
Who, me?
Just managed to read it without going online. Right, safety car's in.
It's in, it's in,
right.
It's in.
Oh, Williams is. Oh, he spun! Oh, he took a gamble! Took a gamble.
And Hamilton comes second. Well,
Morgan Finley's in the gravel.
Yeah, he's just dropped back to 9th there. Wow.
Oh, what a move!
That was great.
Praga, Hamilton, Williams, Raza, Silver. Crazy.
Right, should we leave the party and drop down into the
into the players area?
Yeah.
I'll just leave party. Pow. It's a good stream every week, dude, so make sure that you keep coming back.
Bye, boys.
Ladies and gents.
Is there anybody who can talk? Just Praga. Nice work, Praga.
Great
Cheers,
racing, mate.
Sorry about the bit of contact at the start light. It was locked out.
It's thingy. It's bumper to bumper racing with you three all the way through, so.
Yeah, that was great watching that.
Cheers, bud.
Race directs as well. Andy, have you taken down positions or?